All right, everybody, welcome to another deep dive. Today we are heading to the mountains
Oh, yeah.
to learn about a fascinating creature.
Sounds good.
And as always, we have a really cool essay here to guide us along the way.
Excellent.
It's called the Sindh Ibex, a symbol of Pakistan's biodiversity. And yeah, it's a good read.
Nice.
So we're going to learn about this animal, its life, the challenges it faces, and just what makes it so special.
Let's get into it.
Yeah, so right off the bat, this essay calls the Sindh Ibex a keystone species. I've always thought that term was super interesting. Like,
Yeah.
what does that actually mean for the Sindh Ibex and its ecosystem?
Well, you see, as a keystone species, the Sindh Ibex's survival is absolutely crucial.
Okay.
Their presence or absence has a massive ripple effect
Wow.
on the entire ecosystem.
Okay.
They influence everything from plant diversity to the populations of other animals. If they disappear, the whole ecosystem could unravel.
Oh, wow. So they really are a keystone, like holding everything together.
Yeah.
That's a powerful responsibility.
It is.
So let's zoom in a little bit on the Sindh Ibex itself.
Okay.
This essay talks about some incredible adaptations to like this rugged environment.
Oh, absolutely.
Wow.
The males, for example, have these massive spiraling horns.
The horns are crazy looking.
Sometimes reaching up to 100 centimeters.
Wow.
Imagine that on your head.
I know. I can't even picture it a meter long.
It's unbelievable.
But it's not just about looks, is it?
No, not at all. Those horns are a symbol of dominance and maturity, crucial during mating season.
Interesting.
And their coats, blending in perfectly with the rocky terrain, are a testament to their adaptation to this harsh environment.
So it's like camouflage almost.
Exactly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But the females tell a different story.
Well,
they've got a different set of adaptations.
Right. They're built differently, right? More agile.
More agile, exactly.
Like navigate those cliffs and stuff.
The females have shorter horns
Okay.
and a more slender build,
Makes sense.
allowing them to move with incredible agility.
Yeah.
This difference in build really showcases how each sex is perfectly adapted to their roles and the challenges of their unique environment.
Totally. So like the males are like big and strong for like dominance, and the females are more agile for like moving around.
You got it.
Okay. And speaking of that environment, the Kirthar Mountain Range in Pakistan.
Yes.
That sounds intense.
This rugged.
Like rugged cliffs, sparse vegetation, arid climate.
It's a tough place to live.
What's it like for them to survive there?
Now imagine this incredible creature navigating the treacherous slopes of the Kirthar Mountain Range.
Yeah?
Their hooves, for example, have this incredible concave structure.
What?
Almost like suction cups.
Oh, wow.
Giving them unbelievable grip on those steep cliffs. This is not just for show.
Yeah.
It's crucial for finding the little bits of food available and escaping predators like leopards, wolves, and even eagles.
Wow, they've got a lot of predators.
They do.
So those hooves are really important?
Absolutely essential.
What do they even eat in this like rocky, dry environment?
Well, the Sindh Ibex is an herbivore, surviving on the limited shrubs, grasses, and herbs that manage to grow in their habitat.
That doesn't sound like a lot.
It's not a feast.
Yeah.
But here's the truly remarkable part.
Okay.
They can get most of the moisture they need from these plants.
What?
Imagine trying to survive in a desert with limited water.
Yeah.
The Sindh Ibex does just that.
That's incredible. I mean, I know a lot of animals can do that, but...
It's an amazing adaptation.
Yeah. It's still just mind-blowing to me.
It is.
But sadly, like a lot of species, the Sindh Ibex faces threats to its survival. Right?
Sadly, yes.
Like, what are some of the things that they're dealing with?
The essay highlights habitat loss due to deforestation, mining, and human encroachment as major issues.
So, like, people moving in and taking up their space.
Exactly. Their range is shrinking, putting pressure on their populations.
And that's a problem because they need a certain amount of space to, like, find the resources they need.
Space is crucial.
Okay. The essay also discusses illegal hunting.
Yeah.
Despite laws protecting them.
It's a problem.
What can be done about that?
Enforcing existing laws is key.
Okay.
But that alone isn't enough.
Right. It's more than just like...
We need to raise awareness among local communities about the importance of the Sindh Ibex.
Right.
We need to involve them in conservation efforts.
Yeah, because if the local communities aren't on board, then...
It's an uphill battle.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear the essay mentions some like positive initiatives in that direction, though.
Yes.
Like, are there things that are happening?
Pakistan has established protected areas like Kirthar National Park and Hingle National Park, which provide safe havens for the Sindh Ibex.
Yeah.
But what's even more encouraging is the focus on community involvement in conservation.
So what does that look like?
Local communities are being encouraged to participate in ecotourism and wildlife protection initiatives.
So they're like part of the solution.
Exactly.
Okay.
This not only helps in preserving the Sindh Ibex's habitat,
Yeah.
but also provides alternative livelihoods for the people living in these areas.
That's a win-win.
It is.
And hopefully with like increased awareness campaigns, more people will understand the value of the Sindh Ibex as a symbol of Pakistan's natural heritage.
Exactly. Protecting species like the Sindh Ibex isn't just about preserving biodiversity.
Yeah.
It's about recognizing the interconnectedness of all living things. Their struggle for survival is a reflection of the challenges other species face.
That's a really good point.
In a world increasingly impacted by human actions.
It really makes you think about all the other creatures out there.
It does.
That are dealing with similar problems. Like, what can we do to help protect not just the Sindh Ibex, but like all the species facing these threats?
That's the big question.
That's a good question for everyone to think about.
It is.
Well, thanks for diving deep with us.
My pleasure.
This was really eye-opening.
I agree.
And I hope everybody listening learned a lot about the Sindh Ibex.
Me too.
And yeah, thanks for listening.
Thanks, everyone.